In January 2021, Singaporeans learned that police had access to TraceTogether data under the Criminal Procedure Code. This contradicted earlier assurances that the data was, quote, purely for contact tracing, period, end quote. The then minister in charge of the Smart Nation acknowledged he had been blindsided. He had not considered existing laws when making those assurances. The backlash was significant, not because Singaporeans opposed law enforcement, but because they felt misled about how their data would be used. The question is whether we have learned from the TraceTogether episode. TraceTogether failed on transparency. Citizens did not know police could access their data. Why risk the same failure mode again with this bill on a larger scale, with more actors, including those outside government, and less visibility? If this bill expands what the government can do with citizen data, should it not also expand what citizens can do to track, to benefit from, and to govern that sharing?
Mr. Kenneth Tiong raised TraceTogether as a cautionary tale. Let me address this directly. First, on the facts. When the issue arose, the government came to Parliament, explained the position, and clarified the legal framework. That is accountability. We did not hide from scrutiny. We addressed it openly in this House. Parliament subsequently passed the COVID-19 Act to restrict the use of TraceTogether data to serious offences. So the system worked as it should. Second, TraceTogether did not undermine public trust in the way Mr. Tiong suggests. Singaporeans continued to use TraceTogether. They understood the government's explanation and the safeguards that were put in place. To characterize it as a fiasco that broke public trust is not borne out by how Singaporeans actually responded. The lesson from TraceTogether is not that government cannot be trusted with data. It is that when questions arise, the government must be accountable and transparent, and we were.